Welcome in, my beautiful peeps. This is Yolanda Roos. You've reached my channel of facilitated light, well-being, all that fun stuff. Living authentically, taking care of your body, calming your nervous system down, healing those broken pieces, doing your shadow work. That's what this channel is about. We're very real. We say a couple curse words, so if you don't like curse words, you might not want to be here. This channel was created to find you when you need to hear the message, or if you want to follow it daily on a regular basis, you can subscribe. It's perfectly fine. The messages are designed to inform you, to give you awareness, to give you something to hold on to and something to consider to make yourself a better person. So don't mind the noise if you hear it in the background. My husband's watching TV. So today is a day that I realized a lot of things are coming together. So I'm looking at my window. There's a breeze. It's like 70 degrees. Little over 70. We went to the farmer's market today. We just enjoyed the day. And then I even took a little nap. I laid on the ground to suck up some beautiful earth energy. I put my blanket out and it was just quiet. I could hear the birds. I haven't heard I think it's a morningale, and I heard it this morning or this afternoon, so I was super excited. So the downloads that I'm getting is that the little things that you're doing are making a difference. You're going to start to see them unfolding, because I saw it today. I got an island built for my kitchen. The guy did a great job, and he very affordable. I just needed an island because I stored all my pots and pans in my stove. So every time I had to do something, I had to pull all the stuff out, because I have like my regular pots and pans, but like all my baking, I'm a baker and a cook, so I have a lot of baking pans and things, but I use them all. I use different things, but I kind of got out of doing some stuff because I bake at my store where I work. So I've been doing my baking there, and I said, I really want to be able to bake at my house. So he built this island. I think it was 80 bucks, 70, 80 bucks. It was perfect. So I put it in there. It fits in the kitchen perfect. I put the pans in there today. And then I went to the farmer's market, and the kid that went with us, he's like, oh, I'm gonna buy a pie. I was like, well, I can make you pie if you want. So we bought a bag of apples. We stopped at the store. So tonight we're having meatballs, spaghetti meatballs. That could be confirmation, something you might be wanting or eating. And we made pie. So what I saw though was that those little things I've been doing, I've been trying to take care of myself. I took myself off some of my stuff, and I'm trying to live complete. I'm in a competition. It's called the Next Runway Star, and it's dealing with it's Rise. Rise is a company. So I'm just going to say this quick because it could be something that could help somebody. It is a company / nonprofit organization that is helping to pass laws and have help and probably resources. I think they have like program things for people that have been through sexual abuse or assault. So this contest that I'm in is about awareness, that when the girl went, and the girl that runs it, she was raped, and they asked her what she was wearing, and she said, when I went to the fashion show, I didn't want your clothes to be a shameful thing. Your clothing is like who you are. That's the authenticity of this channel, being who you are. And she said, I didn't want like fear or like embarrassment or like shame with what you're wearing. You should be able to wear anything you want and not have someone touch you, hurt you, or abuse you. So I think that's what it pulled me in. I have not directly been affected by it, but around me, family, close family, has been affected by it. And it is very, very much prominent, and I think it's been an inspiration for me, and it's put me on fire for my next thing. You never know where your inspiration is going to come from. If you want to vote, that's fine. You can find it on Facebook. It's Next Runway Star. I'm going to put a link on the bottom just in case. You don't have to. You can vote for free. At the end of the month, this is being done August. Today is the 22nd. 2026. So if you're seeing this, it is open until the 28th. You can go ahead and vote, but I get to go and meet these people, and it's not about just the runway. It's the whole experience. It's meeting people that I can add to my tarot therapy and healing people, because I deal with trauma and healing and tarot therapy. That's what I do here too. And I am very honest with people, and I'm getting ready to open up my store again in a location. So I'm like, oh, I can meet these people, and it's kind of put the spark back in my butt to do things. So you might have something that comes along, be a part of it. Do something different. And the cards were saying that, go above and do something different, get into different groups, be open to different things, because this has been fun. Like, I'm in first place. I have to be in first place for this round to be able to move to the next one, but it's inspired me for something new, maybe a new passion, a new thing that the universe wants me to go after, to help people, to heal people, to help them to get through the trauma, you know, whether it's through my channel here or seeing people personally. But what I'm seeing is that those little things that you don't think are important that are in your life, they might help to inspire you. They might help to grow you. And Mimi's barking, so that must be yes. There's things in your life that you need to be aware of that are going to inspire you or bring you to a new place or open the doors to something completely brand new. That's going to be possibly your purpose. I feel like this is bringing me to a place where I'm supposed to be. So if this is resonating with you, if there's something you're doing or something that's been coming to your mind, something you've experienced, something that you've been asked to help with, like if you work in a soup kitchen or you work in an environment and you see certain things, you are going to college, and whether you're old or young, there's a group that wants to help with something or do something, be a part of it. Do something that's going to lift up your soul, and it's going to be a purpose other than just stupid crap, which, listen, stupid crap is fine. You do what you need to do, but do something that is going to make a difference, because when you give, the universe gives back to you. And it's not why we do it. That's not why you want to do it. But it's that when you give of yourself freely and you want to heal people, you want to love them, you want to get, you know, be there or listen to somebody. And I'm going to say this. This is for somebody, and I'm not, you know, you can be mad if you want. When somebody is telling you something and you ask how they're doing, please be ready to listen. Because you might be that one person that actually said, you know, hey, how you doing? And don't brush them off, and be authentic or be honest with them. You don't have to be brutal, you don't have to be mean, but like, yeah, that's really bad. Maybe you should consider this. Or if they ask you, what do you think? Don't go giving too much information, because most people just want to release it. They just want to tell somebody. But be open to listen to somebody. If you're going to ask somebody how they're doing, or you're really going to be like, I feel like we're so used to just, oh, how you doing? And then you want to say, yeah, fine, great. Like, nobody really cares. If you are going to ask somebody how they're doing, ask them with a heart that really wants to know. Ask them and come at their level, without judgment, without anything other than, I want to help this person to release something that's bothering them, or I want to be somebody that can cheer them on. Okay? And do not be upset if somebody has something that you don't have that maybe you want, because you don't know the circumstances. You don't know if that's part of their destiny. It's not part of your destiny. If somebody's doing better or they've succeeded, something just came to my mind. Okay. We had a situation where somebody was saying something in my family, and they were upset because they're like, oh, this person got a new couch, and, you know, they're like showing it off and everything. Listen, if somebody has bought something new, you don't know their financial thing, and they are excited with whatever the new thing is they have, girl or guy, you be excited for them, and don't worry about being jealous or covetous or whatever the words are for that. You say, that is so awesome. I'm so glad you got that. I'd like a new couch too, but you know what? My time's gonna come. And I think we have to stop being like, oh, I'm supposed to have that, and why are they going to tell me? They're just trying to show off. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just freaking excited that they got a new couch or they got a new vehicle. You don't know how long they were saving. You don't know how long they went with a couch that maybe was a $10 couch that their grandma gave them that they've had forever because they couldn't afford it. Maybe they finally saved up and they bought a new set to decorate their house because they want to be proud of what they have. Why in God's creation would you put that down or make them feel bad that they have something and you don't? Please, that's just a message I'm putting out there. You should be lifting people up, and you should be celebrating. And if somebody posts a lot of stuff, because I feel like this is what the energy that might come in, So just listen to me rant. It's okay. It's what comes in. And I'm hot as hell. So right now they are definitely telling me, when you see someone posting pictures online and they look happy, bitches, let them be happy. Do not say stupid shit. Do not make comments. Oh, it must be nice to be there. It must be do this. They deserve everything. And everything that puts you on fire and you living authentic, you're going to want to show people. These people are excited about what they're doing. They're excited about what they've got to do. When I go on vacation, I put pictures up. You cannot look at them if you don't want to. I'm not trying to show anybody. I have a lot of people, and I say this genuinely, there's a lot of people that live through me that cannot go or can't afford it, or they don't really want to go, but they love to see the pictures, or they just can't get away. That's not their thing. And they love to see my pictures, and I love to share it because they see my joy. Because I have people come into my store, they're like, oh, where are you going next, Lonnie? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. They're not mad at me. They're excited to be able to see the things that I do because I put it out there. I love to do photography, so they get to see the different places and the different people. And listen, I'm not rich. I don't stay in creme de la creme hotels. I drove out because I wanted to see my son's wedding. Part of the reason I did a cross-country trip is because I wanted to be able to see it. I'd never get a chance to see it, and it was cheaper for me to drive than to fly and get a car and then only get a week. We slept in our car. We ate granola bars and had, we ate regular food too. We didn't starve or anything, but like, just know that just because somebody's doing something doesn't mean they're loaded. Maybe they saved for 3 years, 10 years. Like that person that gets to go to Europe. They've been saving their whole, time that they were doing something, and they finally got enough to go do that trip. Celebrate them. So whatever's going on, it must be some jealousy or some things in the universe or people like being upset. There's going to be people that are going to have more than you. There's going to be people that are going to have less. Don't feel bad that you have more, especially if you've worked hard for it. But don't put somebody down because you're jealous or you think that you should have it too. Listen, we don't all have everything that everybody else has. That's like wanting what the Joneses have. It's not going to make you happy unless you really want it. Okay, so live your life for you. Go after your passions. If you want to post your shit, freaking post your shit. Let them see the beautiful things that you love, because they're gonna also, if they're important, if they really love you or they really want to be connected to you, they're gonna know, oh, so and so likes this, or oh, I can talk to them and see how they liked it, their trip and stuff. You might find people that really truly enjoy it. Okay, and don't worry about what people think. There's always someone that's not gonna like you. You could be everything in the world that's perfect, and there could be just a couple people that just don't want to like you. They just want to say something angry or bad or whatever. And if somebody wants to create false narratives about you, let them. Don't even worry about it. It's not worth your energy or time. So let's see what the message is. That's part of the message. Let's see what the message is from the universe. We got 3 of Pentacles. We got a group effort coming in. You're going to need somebody to help you. The 3 of Pentacles is like many things having to come together to create a project or make it happen. So there could be something in your life that you're doing where you're going to have, this is always portrayed like there's an architect, it's the church. This isn't about you, but it's the energy of the church has the monk, they have the architecture, and they probably have like a person that has money. So they are all needed to be able to make everything happen. Kind of like in the hospital, there's a doctor, a nurse, and say there's a bottom worker, which I call, it's not bottom. You're like cleaning, cooking, whatever. But they're all essential to make something happen. So there's something in your life that's coming in that you might need to commission or pull other people in to make something happen. Okay. Let's see what else is going with this. Oh, that was quick. Page of Cups, falling in love with something, being in the clouds, you're like dreaming of something. So there's something that you're gonna have to collaborate, that is something that is like a wish dream thing that you would like, or you've become enamored or in love with something. It could be a person, it could be a new hobby, it could be, say, you all of a sudden you just have this passion, you just love plants and you want to start collecting them. Or, and now it sounds stupid for women, there's a new makeup that you've tried and you're just like, oh my god, I just love the way this makes me look and feel, and you're in love with it. So you tell people about it, you try it on, you take pictures. It's going along with what we were talking about. It's something that you are like she's looking at the fish, see? She's like, oh, I just love it. And it could be like new love. This could be like not infatuation, but like enamored with something, somebody, some type of thing. You could really be like falling. I love crystals. I could sit and go to crystal shops. I just love crystals, you know, and I'm tumbling crystals right now, you know, and I think that there's something that you're going to need a joint effort for, something you're falling in love with, or something that you're in love with that's like a passion or like a dream, but you need other people to come in to help you to make it come to be or happen. And then you've got Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, contentment. This is what you're going toward. It was in reverse, so it's like you have to, like, it plopped out, but I read this card in upright. So it is talking about something that will give you emotional satisfaction, balance, the like, oh, this is so wonderful type of energy, or this is something you want. So you've got people that are going to have to come in to help you get to this thing that you're falling in love with. But when it all comes together, it's something that's going to bring you contentment and happiness within your life. Okay, bottom of the deck, lack, being left out. So you might want somebody in your life. You might want to be a part of a family unit. You might want to join a job. You may have found a new passion. Like, I'm opening up my store, so maybe I'm going to have to commission people to come in, or I'm going to this runway thing. It might be that there's resources or things I have to pull in that will come in if I want to win this thing. It's also the same type of thing. This is a passion. I love fashion. I love the whole thing. I love the idea and bringing it back. But I might have to like commission people to come in and vote for me. I might have to do something extra. And this could be an avenue that's going to give me what I really want. And my passion is to have my store and my little shop open so I can help people and grow people. This is what I want for my retirement. So this would give me wish fulfillment to be able to do this full time. If I win this thing, I'm going to be able to do my store full time and focus on the healing and the growing and the art therapy and being in my shop doing the thing that I absolutely love. That is the energy. There's something that you want, that you're dreaming about. Your mind's in the clouds like, oh, if I could get this, oh, that'd be so wonderful. That is the energy. If this message is for you, or if there's something you just really would love to have, this is the manifestation part. I think you've already wanted it. If you're watching this and it's resonating, there's something that you would love. I want to live in a little cottage on the beach, in like a little resort area, so that I could do my little store. That's my dream. I don't care if you like it. I don't think, if you think I'm crazy, I don't care if anybody, like I tell people, oh, I want to live on the beach in a little cottage, and they're like, I don't like the beach. I didn't ask you. I'm just telling you what I want. I know that sounds a little like snarky, but like, that's what I'm talking about. If somebody says, oh, I want to live on the beach, oh, that'd be cool. That's not my cup of tea, but man, I suppose if you really like the ocean, that'd be cool. Like, I feel like we diffuse people's beautiful, full energy with our like, oh, why would you want to do that? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you type of energy. Be happy for them. When you have something that you're passionate about or that you would love to do, that's how you manifest it. When you see yourself in that thing. I can see myself. I already have my little cottage picked out in my mind. I know what I'd like. I have 2 different types of cottages I'd like to be in. So I've put it out there, and I'm just, universe, I'm ready for it. I'm worthy of it. I can see myself doing it. I would love to retire by the beach. I don't need a lot of people. I can go find people when I want them. I want to be on the ocean. I'll go to another country and an island if I have to, you know. I'm not against that. I like to travel. So, jokes aside, there's something that you guys, if this is resonating with you, want. It's in here. It's in the dreams. Something that you really would like, and you want it. And I think it's coming to a point that you really want it. Like, you're willing to put in the work. You're willing to get the job or the extra thing or do something with somebody else to make it happen. Like, hey, I could come and work a job there, and once you get there and you have your job, you're willing to do something else to get you where you need to be. You're willing to go back to school. You're willing to move in with grandma and stay there and maybe go work someplace because you found the thing that you're in love with or that you want to do. And that is what's going to bring you satisfaction, happiness, a well-being, your emotional state. Because when you're doing what you love, when you're doing your passion, when you're following what's true to your heart and true to what you want, it could be as simple as you want to do a channel and you're willing, you just need to have people come in and help you to get things set up and do a little platform. Like, I do it out of my house. This is my house. This is my little store. but I may have to commission my husband for something, or I might have to commission somebody. Like if you don't have that, you might have to have someone come in and help you to set up maybe the speakers or the little microphones. And if you really want to do it professionally, you may have to pull people in, because you might have a passion of something you want to share, and it could be what you're supposed to. Usually your passion is probably something tied to the purpose why you're here. Okay, so don't ignore it. Underneath that is the devil. You want to be released, and you're putting yourself out there to learn new things. And Emperor energy, that's powerful. You want to give up, don't give up. It's okay. It's not, remember, this year is slow energy. So that thing that you want, that passion, that thing that you're working toward, it's coming. Okay, it is coming. It might not come exactly. That's what they keep saying to me. And the cards in downloads, be open and be flexible, because the thing that you think you want, it's probably close to it, or it's pretty relatively the same, but the universe could bring it in even more beautiful. Do not have your mind so set on the exact outcome that you think it should be that you kind of push it away, or you can't be happy with it, or you kind of like, no, that's not what I want, and you lose out on something beautiful. Be open to what the universe is bringing you in, because how do we say this? The universe is connected to you as a collective thread. It knows the inner parts of you that maybe you don't even know. It knows why you're here. It knows what your passions are. So sometimes when we manifest, it knows the feeling, the presence, what we're wanting it to bring for us. And the universe says, oh, okay, it's not exactly what they think, but I can do something super close, but it's going to be awesome. It's going to light them up. Don't be so set on what you think it has to be, because the universe knows you top to bottom, and they know what you're thinking, and they know what the outcome is, because they know what you want. You're projecting out what you want it to become. And sometimes we have to go through a different channel to get to that last end result. Okay, if that makes sense to somebody. You need to get out and move around. Take a walk, visit friends, join a club, or just take a ride. You need fresh air and interaction with the outside world. Yeah, we kind of been closed in. We've been closed up. We're kind of at an in-between time. It's either spring or it's fall, because depending on the hemispheres you're in, you need to get out. You might have been stuck inside for winter, or you might have been, if it was hot and you don't really do well with the heat or whatever, or we kind of get in slumps. This summer was kind of not productive. I don't know about you guys, but you can comment below if you want. This summer, I got nothing accomplished that I wanted. Literally. I mean, I cleaned the house, I went to work and did my thing, but when I came back from my trip, it was too late to plant the garden. It was too late to do certain things. We just basically mowed the grass, and we ate and just relaxed, because we realized that this was a year we needed to heal. So we tried to do more, but it didn't happen. So give yourself grace. Get out in nature. Start doing some different things. That's what I'm hearing. This new energy that's coming in is not really fast, but it's asking you to get out of your comfort zone, to go out and do new things, to go to new places, try something new, and get out of this, like, the stale, like, I'm just gonna stay home and have some macaroni and cheese, and then I'll just go to bed at 9, and then I'll go to work, and it's just like a boring repeat. Spice it up. Do something different. Don't do the same thing. Go to a different restaurant. You know, get out and do something in nature. That's the other part. I think when we get stuck inside, if I have plants all around me, so I don't have a problem, and I have a little dog that sleeps with me, annoyingly sleeps with me, you have to get earth energy. You have to get those negative ions, not negative energy, negative ions that come from the earth. When we have our phones, when we're inside, when we wear rubber shoes and we're not touching the earth, if we don't get out into nature, we keep building positive, and as positive keeps positive, it builds and builds and builds and becomes too much. The negative ions that you get from plants, animals, humans, being outside, most definitely, like they call the tree huggers and stuff, when you're touching earth, or you're touching trees, touching living things, it releases a negative ion, and a plus and a negative makes nothing. So it deletes it out and it causes it to come back down to get your body back into homeostasis. When you have too much positive ions, it creates imbalances, cancer, sicknesses, fatigue, all kinds of stuff. So get out in nature, even if it's just take your shoes off while the weather's nice, put your feet right in the grass, go to the beach, take a walk, ride your bike, you know, take the dog for a walk if you have a dog. If you have animals, you're probably not as overcharged if you're petting them and loving them, or if you are a person that is maybe not a shut-in, but like say you don't get out much, you kind of like stay in, try to go out. Try to take a walk, try to go out and sit on the porch, feel the breeze on your face, maybe get a plant. You might not be able to get an animal, but maybe get out and see people. Even if it drives you crazy, see somebody. Go out and put, you know, get the wind or the sun on your face. It will help you. So guys, I hope this is something that's going to turn into great, wonderful things for you. If you found this message and you like it, I don't post on a certain time, but you can subscribe, and when the new videos come out, it'll let you know. Guys, have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.